Hello, I'm Chris Love. Welcome to After LUTV News, where we will discuss interesting topics in the news and pop culture with our panel of LUTV News reporters. Recently, the nominations for the 2026 Grammys were announced. Kendrick Lamar led with 9 total nominations, with artists Lady Gaga, Cirkut, and Jack Antonoff racked up 7 nominations. With all the categories, we don't have time to discuss winners for the entire Grammy ceremony happening in February. But panel, how do you feel? Who do you feel will win the Album of the Year and Record of the Year?
For Record of the Year, I have to start this off with Anxiety. And I know everybody and their mother hates Anxiety, but I do believe that hatred comes from the Blurred Lines effect. Back in 2013, Blurred Lines was played for way too many times. Anxiety, TikTok has done the same.
Do you think Looser has been pretty much played the same amount of times like Anxiety? I think Looser has been way overplayed. I don't even like the song anymore.
You think Luther is overplayed?
Yes. I think Abracadabra doesn't get the flowers it deserves.
Abracadabra, it had its moment.
No, I'm pretty sure like radios just hate Lady Gaga.
I will say personally, in my opinion, Record of the Year, I look at these nominations and I think to myself that I don't think that there's kind of a bit of an absence of like obvious like giants. And when I say giants, I mean like your Beyoncés, your Taylor Swifts, your Drakes. They're like those are completely gone.
What about Gaga?
I mean, Gaga.
Yeah.
Gaga. Yeah, I respect Gaga.
Kendrick Lamar.
What I call her? Sorry, Gaga.
SZA.
Okay, you know what? You're right, Kendrick. But you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Bruno
Kendrick
is
is
also
there.
on the list.
Bruno is also on the list.
Side note, speaking of Bruno, APT, that song goes so hard.
What?
It does. It's a bop.
That song
I-
is horrible.
No,
That
it's,
is
it's not.
crazy.
Well, let me ask you this: Why do you feel the song is just should not be on that
Because
list?
It sounds so generic, and it's not something Bruno would write. He won the Grammy last year for Die With a Smile. Why couldn't he write something like that again? Because like Die With a Smile was pretty much like Bruno's style. APT,
He's trying to get
Horrible.
out of that style,
it's more of a Rosie song, which I have to give props to Rosie. You know,
Rose?
Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have to give props to her because it's like her song, but Bruno just happens to be on it.
Yeah.
And I do have the respect for that song. I will say I feel like if there's a favorite for Record of the Year, it's probably going to be, in my opinion, Sabrina Carpenter. She's had a huge year, especially with last year being. Being with the Man's Best Friend album.
Sir, I put DTMF. I only listened to it once, Tuesday. I would put Bad Bunny's DTMF above Sabrina Carpenter in a heartbeat. You don't even have to tell
I think
me.
Abracadabra's gonna sweep.
Abracadabra is a good song.
It is gonna sweep.
Yeah.
No,
You'll see
it's not.
next year.
Album of the Year? What do you guys think?
Album of the year, I think it's gonna be Mayhem.
Well,
Mayhem is literally Mayhem. I think it's like the culmination of Gaga's career so far.
Yeah.
And it pretty much like blends like different styles like rock, and it's inspired by Bowie and Prince. And it's something that Gaga has always had up her sleeve.
I would respect that. I have respected Gaga. You know, I look back a few months ago, and I went back to their old songs, and like they're very innovative songs, and she's one of the most innovative artists ever. Me personally, though, well, Mayhem would be great, and I'd love to see it win. I'm more upfront about the three hip hop records that are nominated. Those would be Tyler the Creator's Chromacopia, Clips' album, their comeback album, like God Sorted Them Out with Pharrell and Malice and Pusha T, and then also GNX by Kendrick. Kendrick, as much as I love Kendrick, I feel like his year was last year, okay? Not like us swept everything last year. It's fine. I don't care if he wins. And at this point, he's won the battle. Tyler, I would love to see him get his flowers. I know
What do you
Igor.
mean would love to? He's
He already
going
did.
He
to
already
win.
has.
He's going
but his
to
bigger
win.
flowers, like Album of the Year, I know he's already won two rap Album of the Year awards for his last 2 albums, which were Igor and Come If We Get Lost. But and I love
Album of the Year, the Grammys would be a big deal. Is that what you're trying to say?
It would. It's the big deal. It's a huge deal.
Chromacopia sounds like everything Tyler's done. He needs to change.
That's
It
insane.
does.
No, it doesn't in the slightest. It's so different that it managed to
different.
get him back, culturally speaking, into the black community's arms. Like, it melds, it puts you in so many different areas. It's literally a story from start to finish. Culturally, I felt the song. Like, I don't know. It just feels genuinely from black culture, but also oddly enough, alt black
It's more
culture.
mature. It's more
Yeah.
mature. On Igor, it was more about heartbreak. On Come If You Get Lost, it was more about braggadocious. On this one,
Right.
he's like 30 years old and he's already like talking about like, oh, why can't I find love? My dad. So very tough topics. But either way, I mean, again, like I was saying, I mean, Gaga will be great. I have no idea why Bieber's there at all.
Me either.
No,
I don't know.
That was such
I
a
think just
swag.
because
I think
of
it's
his
just
name.
an option. They just ran out of. No, there are plenty of other
and
options.
and,
actually.
and I feel like there's a bit of a struggle here because last year there was so many like defining records and albums like Brat and Cowboy like a bunch of like finds. This year I don't see a lot of it. There are great albums here. Out of all of them I've heard, it's. Chromacopia is great, as I've said. I did hear Man's Best Friend. It's all right. The singles are good, but overall, if I had to say, by the way, I should also mention, shout out Leon Thomas. Leon Thomas, shout out to him. Andre from Victorious, incredible stuff, and Mutt is a great song. But if anything,
I think it's easy listening, but I wouldn't say it's album of the year.
I didn't even know it was album. I'd much prefer it to be nominated for song or record of the year, the Mutt song.
Indeed.
But if I'd be happy if Chromacopia, Man's Best Friend, Mayhem would be great. Clips, GNX. Those are my picks.
Gotcha. So, Peno, if we were to rate these or put them in like a category or something like that, what would you guys say was 1 through 5 or 1 through 3?
Mayhem,
For
number
albums?
1.
Yeah, album of the year. Maybe we can go down record of the year as well.
Mayhem, number 1.
Number 1, Mayhem. Do you guys agree with that?
I'll let her believe.
On
it. I'll
album,
let her.
she
No,
is the
'cause
Gaga
look
stan.
at the way Gaga's tour this year, amazing. Her Coachella performance, no one's gonna do that. There's only one Lady Gaga. There could be like a million Sabrina Carpenters, but Gaga's a generational artist. No one's gonna come close to her.
Who's your top 2? Who's your number 2?
Number 2, Chromacopia. Number 3, probably GNX. Even though I feel like it's pretty weak.
Gotcha. Travis, what do you got, bud?
Unfortunately, it is going to be a little bit similar, but different-ish. Number 1 is Chromacopia. He did his big one in that one, and he managed to pull an even entirely new audience with it. GNX, solely because Kendrick Lamar, he knows his audience. He did a good album. It's not album of the year, though. And Mayhem, because it was the most memorable of the other albums here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not unfortunately.
And I would say, personally, number 1 again is Chromacopia. It's Tyler's most mature record. Number 2 would be the Clips album. Love the Clips album. Like a fantastic comeback after 16 years gone. Malice, Pusha T. And then finally, I would say GNX, but I'm gonna put Mayhem here because I feel like the Grammys have a tendency of honoring artists like years and years after like you see Beyonce finally get her flowers last year. Now maybe Gaga can do it because Gaga deserves it, and we all love Gaga in the
Right.
end. So.
Gotcha. So there are no underdogs in this race, guys. This is what you're kind of saying. It's either going to be Tyler, Lamar, or going to be Gaga.
But there is an underdog, and it's Leon Thomas in my opinion, but
Okay.
he's great still.
Gotcha.
Or
Well,
Bad Bunny.
we'll hope to see it, man. This year, Grammys will be on Sunday, February 1st on CBS. Thank you, panel, and thank you for tuning in to After LUTV News. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram for more LUTV News content. See you next semester.